Welcome to my channel Numisma Hub today. We're diving into the fascinating world of wheat pennies, one of the most collected and searched for coins in American numismatic history. Did you know that some old Lincoln wheat cents found in pocket change, coin jars, and family collections can be worth far more than their face value? In this video, we'll uncover the history, rare errors, key dates, valuable varieties, and current market values of wheat pennies that collectors are hunting for right now. Whether you're a beginner coin collector or an experienced treasure hunter, this is a video you won't want to miss. Stay tuned, because that old penny in your collection could be hiding a surprising value. Let's get the started. Top 8 first up. The 1938 wheat penny without a mint mark is one of the classic American coins that continues to attract both beginning collectors and experienced numismatists. Officially known as the Lincoln Wheat cent, this coin was struck during the final years of the Great Depression and represents an important piece of American history. Although millions were produced, collectors actively search for 1938 pennies because they are affordable historical coins, can still occasionally be found in old collections, and certain high-grade examples or error coins can be worth significantly more than their face value. The combination of historical importance, attractive design, and the possibility of valuable varieties makes the 1938 wheat penny a favorite among coin enthusiasts today. The Lincoln Wheat Cent series began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the birth of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first regular United States circulating coin to feature a real historical person rather than a symbolic figure. By 1938, the wheat penny had already become a familiar part of everyday American life. The United States was still recovering from the economic hardships of the Great Depression. Unemployment remained a concern, although economic conditions had improved compared to the darkest years of the early 1930s. International tensions were also rising as Europe moved closer to World War II. The 1938 wheat penny circulated throughout a nation that was rebuilding its economy and preparing for uncertain times ahead. Every coin that passed through the hands of workers, farmers, shopkeepers, and families carried a small piece of American history. Today, collectors value the 1938 wheat penny not because it is an extremely rare date, but because it represents a fascinating period in American history. It is also one of the final wheat cents produced before the dramatic changes that came during World War II, including the famous steel cent of 1943. Design details. The obverse or front of the 1938 wheat penny features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. This portrait was designed by Victor David Brenner, a respected sculptor and engraver. Above Lincoln's head appears the motto, "In God We Trust." To the left is the word "Liberty," while the date 1938 appears to the right. The reverse or back displays two wheat stalks surrounding the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. At the top is the national motto, EPLURIBUSUNUM, meaning out of many, one. The wheat ears symbolize America's agricultural strength and prosperity, which is why collectors often refer to these coins as wheat pennies. The 1938 wheat penny was struck in a bronze alloy consisting of approximately 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. The coin weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. Its distinctive reddish-brown copper appearance is one of the most recognizable features in American numismatics. Collectors often classify surviving examples by color as red RD, red-brown RB, or brown BN, with full red specimens generally commanding the highest premiums. Mint mark information. A 1938 wheat penny with no mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. During this era, coins struck at Philadelphia typically carried no mint mark, while coins from Denver displayed a D, and coins from San Francisco displayed an S. The absence of a mint mark does not indicate an error. Instead, It simply identifies the coin as a Philadelphia issue. Understanding mint marks is important because mintage numbers and survival rates can vary among mint locations. In some years, one mint's production may be significantly scarcer than another's. For 1938, however, the Philadelphia issue is considered a common date and is widely available to collectors. Mintage numbers. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 156,682,000 Lincoln Wheat Pennies in 1938. This large production number means the coin is not considered rare in normal circulated grades. Because so many examples were struck and many survived, collectors generally classify the 1938 no mint mark penny as a common date wheat cent. However, availability changes dramatically in the highest grades. While circulated examples are plentiful, coins with outstanding strike quality, original mint luster, and pristine surfaces become increasingly difficult to find. As a result, premium quality mint state examples can be worth considerably more than ordinary specimens. Value today. The value of a 1938 wheat penny without a mint mark depends heavily on condition, color designation, and whether any notable mint errors are present. A heavily worn example in poor condition is typically worth around 25 cents to 75 cents. Most circulated examples trade in the range of $1 to $5, depending on eye appeal and preservation. Coins graded fine generally sell for approximately $2 to $8. Extremely fine examples often bring between $5 and $20. Attractive about uncirculated coins can range from $15 to $40. In mint state grades, values rise substantially. A typical MS-63 brown specimen may sell for around $15 to $40, while a fully red MS-65 example can reach $50 to $150 or more. Premium certified red coins in MS-66 and above can command several $100s. Exceptional registry quality specimens have sold for over $1,000 at major auctions when they exhibit superior color, strike quality, and preservation. Collectors should remember that coin prices fluctuate based on market demand, grading standards, certification, and auction competition. Error coins can be worth far more than standard examples. Rare errors and varieties. Although the standard 1938 Philadelphia wheat penny is common, certain mint errors can attract strong collector interest. One of the most desirable possibilities is a double die variety, where portions of the design appear doubled because of die manufacturing anomalies. Genuine doubled dies can command substantial premiums depending on the strength of the doubling. Off-center strikes are another collectible error. These occur when the coin blank is not properly aligned during striking, resulting in part of the design missing. The greater the off-center percentage while retaining the date, the more valuable the coin often becomes. Clipped planchet errors occur when part of the metal blank is missing before striking, creating a curved missing section along the edge. Broad strike errors happen when a coin is struck without the restraining collar, causing it to appear wider than normal. Die cracks are also encountered on some 1938 cents. These raised lines appear when a damaged die continues to strike coins. While minor cracks are relatively common, dramatic die breaks can attract collector premiums. Rotated die errors occur when the obverse and reverse are misaligned. Wrong planchet strikes, where a penny design appears on metal intended for another denomination, are extremely rare and can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on authenticity and condition. Because Philadelphia cents normally lacked mint marks in 1938, a missing mint mark is not considered an error for this date. Hidden treasure angle. One reason collectors love the 1938 wheat penny is that it remains a realistic treasure-hunting coin. While finding one in modern pocket change is uncommon today, they still turn up in old coin jars, inherited collections, estate sales, antique stores, flea markets, and forgotten boxes tucked away in attics or basements. Many families saved wheat pennies for decades without realizing some examples might have collector value. Rolls searching through bankrupt cents occasionally produces wheat pennies, though finding a 1938 example has become increasingly difficult. The possibility of discovering a high-grade coin or valuable error keeps collectors searching year after year. Collector tips. Before selling a 1938 wheat penny, carefully examine its condition under good lighting. Look for original luster, strong details, and any unusual features that might indicate an error variety. Even a common date can become valuable if it possesses exceptional quality or a desirable mint error. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning almost always reduces collector value because it damages the original surface. Many beginners mistakenly believe a shiny coin is worth more, but experienced collectors generally prefer untouched surfaces. If you believe your coin may be especially valuable, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional third-party grading service. Proper storage is also important. Use acid-free holders, coin flips, or capsules, and keep the coin in a cool, dry environment away from moisture and contaminants. Investment potential. The 1938 wheat penny is not considered a rare key date, but it remains a highly collected coin because of the popularity of the Lincoln Wheat Cent series. Demand continues to be supported by collectors building complete daytime mint collections and by newcomers entering the hobby. Common circulated examples are unlikely to experience dramatic price increases, but high-grade certified red specimens have shown steady collector demand. Error coins and top population registry examples often see stronger appreciation because of their relative scarcity. For collectors who enjoy combining history, affordability, and long-term collecting potential, the 1938 wheat penny remains an appealing choice. Fun facts. Many collectors are surprised to learn that the Lincoln Wheat Penny was the first circulating American coin to feature a real person. The wheat penny design remained in use from 1909 until 1958, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in United States history. A 1938 wheat penny may have circulated during some of the most important years of the 20th century, including the years leading into World War II. Every surviving coin potentially passed through thousands of hands before reaching today's collectors. Another fascinating fact is that the color of an uncirculated copper coin can dramatically affect its value. Two coins with identical grades may sell for very different prices if one retains its original bright red mint color, while the other has toned to brown. So what do you think about the 1938 wheat penny with no mint mark? Even though it's considered a common date coin, its rich history, beautiful design, collectible errors, and potential high-grade value make it a fascinating piece for every collector. Remember, the coin sitting unnoticed in an old jar, family collection, or forgotten box could be worth much more than 1 cent, especially if it's in outstanding condition or has a rare mint error. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, valuable coin guides, and hidden treasure stories. And before you leave, take a closer look at your pennies. You never know what historical treasure might be waiting in your collection today. Next up, the 1939 wheat penny with no mint mark is one of the classic coins that many collectors search for when building a complete Lincoln Wheat Cent collection. At first glance, this coin may look ordinary because millions were produced, but its historical significance, attractive design, and potential for valuable high-grade examples make it a favorite among collectors. Many people discover this coin in inherited collections, old coin jars, estate sales, or family keepsakes, and immediately wonder whether it could be worth more than 1 cent. While most examples are common, certain high-grade specimens and error varieties can command surprisingly strong prices in today's collector market. This combination of affordability, history, and the possibility of finding a valuable example keeps interest in the 1939 wheat penny alive more than 8 decades after it was struck. The 1939 wheat penny was produced during a fascinating period in American history. The United States was still recovering from the effects of the Great Depression, although economic conditions had improved compared to the early 1930s. Across the world, tensions were rising rapidly as Europe moved toward the beginning of World War II. Although the United States had not yet entered the conflict, 1939 would become one of the most important years of the 20th century due to the outbreak of war overseas. The Lincoln Wheat Cent series had already been in production for 30 years by 1939. First introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it became the first regularly circulating American coin to feature a real historical person rather than a symbolic figure. By 1939, Americans were very familiar with the Lincoln cent, using it daily in commerce throughout the country. Collectors value the 1939 issue because it represents the final peaceful year before America became deeply involved in World War II. Coins from this era serve as small historical artifacts that connect modern collectors with a critical moment in world history. Although the 1939 wheat penny is not considered a rare date, it remains an important piece in the Lincoln cent series and is highly collected by both beginners and advanced numismatists. Design details. The obverse or front of the 1939 wheat penny features the right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. The portrait was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials VDB appear on the coin. Above Lincoln's head appears the motto, "In God We Trust." The word liberty is positioned to the left of Lincoln, while the date 1939 appears on the right side. The reverse or back displays the famous wheat ears design. 2 wheat stalks frame the outer edges of the coin, giving the series its popular nickname, the wheat penny. Between the wheat stalks are the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. Above these words appears the national motto, EPLURIBUSUNUM. The coin is composed primarily of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. The edge is plain rather than reeded. The rich copper color and classic wheat design have made these coins among the most beloved American coins ever produced. One of the most attractive features of the wheat penny series is its simplicity. The design is easy to recognize, historically meaningful, and visually appealing, which helps explain why collectors continue to seek these coins today. Mint mark information. The 1939 wheat penny was struck at 3 different United States mint facilities. Coins produced in Philadelphia carry no mint mark. Coins struck in Denver display a small D mint mark beneath the date, while coins produced in San Francisco feature an S mint mark in the same location. For the no mint mark version, the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. During this period, Philadelphia traditionally did not place a mint mark on cents. Therefore, the absence of a mint mark is completely normal and does not indicate an error. Mint location plays an important role in determining rarity and value. Some dates and mint combinations are scarcer than others, and collectors often seek examples from all mint facilities. However, the 1939 Philadelphia issue is generally considered common because of its large production numbers. Mintage numbers. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 316,466,000 Lincoln Wheat Pennies in 1939. This enormous mintage means the coin is widely available today. Because so many were made, the 1939 no mint mark wheat penny is not considered a key date or a major rarity. It is classified as a common date coin in most grades. However, high-grade examples with exceptional preservation become much scarcer because most coins entered circulation and experienced wear over time. Collectors often underestimate common date coins, but when a coin survives with nearly perfect surfaces, strong luster, and minimal contact marks, it can become significantly more valuable than ordinary circulated examples. Value today. The value of a 1939 wheat penny with no mint mark depends heavily on condition, color, and whether any rare errors are present. In poor condition with heavy wear, examples typically sell for around 15 cents to 50 cents. Even heavily circulated specimens usually retain some collector premium because they are part of the wheat cent series. In average circulated condition, values commonly range from about 25 cents to $2 depending on eye appeal and market demand. Coins grading fine often bring between $1 and $5. These examples show moderate wear but still retain clear details. Extremely fine examples, where much of Lincoln's hair detail remains visible, frequently sell for approximately $5 to $15. Uncirculated examples become considerably more desirable. Typical mint state coins may range from $15 to $50 depending on quality and color designation. High-grade mint state examples certified by professional grading services can be worth several $100s. Coins displaying full original red copper surfaces are especially desirable because copper coins often darken over time. The finest known examples have achieved auction prices reaching several $1,000s. Premium certified specimens with exceptional preservation and brilliant original red color have sold for well over $5,000 in major auctions. These prices reflect extreme rarity in top population grades rather than the value of average examples. Rare errors and varieties. Although the standard 1939 wheat penny is common, collectors actively search for error coins and varieties from this year. Double die varieties can occur when the coin design is impressed into the die more than once at slightly different positions. Depending on the strength of the doubling, these coins may command significant premiums. Off-center strikes occur when the blank planchet is not properly aligned during striking. The resulting coin shows part of the design missing and can be highly collectible. Clipped planchets are created when the metal blank is improperly cut before striking. The missing section creates a distinctive curved clip that collectors enjoy finding. Die cracks can appear as raised lines on the coin caused by fractures in the die itself. Larger and more dramatic die cracks often attract collector interest. Broadstrike errors happen when a coin is struck outside the retaining collar, causing it to appear wider than normal. Rotated die errors occur when the front and back designs are not properly aligned. Significant rotations can increase value considerably. Wrong planchet errors are among the most dramatic and valuable mint mistakes. If a cent is struck on an incorrect metal blank intended for another denomination, the resulting coin can become extremely valuable. Genuine mint errors must be authenticated because many forms of damage can resemble errors to inexperienced collectors. Hidden treasure angle. One reason collectors love the 1939 wheat penny is that examples can still be discovered in unexpected places. While finding one in everyday circulation has become less common, it is still possible. Many remain hidden in old piggy banks, coin jars, inherited collections, estate sales, antique stores, and forgotten boxes stored in attics or basements. Coin roll hunters occasionally find wheat pennies in bank rolls, although the odds are much lower than they once were. Families often save old pennies without realizing their collectible value, creating opportunities for lucky collectors to uncover historical treasures. The real hidden treasure is not usually the date itself, but the possibility of finding a high-grade example or a valuable error variety mixed among ordinary coins. Collector tips. Before selling a 1939 wheat penny, carefully examine its condition under good lighting. Look for original red color, strong detail, and any unusual characteristics that might indicate an error or variety. Collectors should avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning often causes microscopic scratches and removes original surfaces, reducing value significantly. Many valuable coins have lost substantial premiums because owners attempted to make them appear shiny. If the coin appears exceptionally well preserved or displays an unusual error, professional grading may be worthwhile. Third-party grading services can authenticate the coin and assign an official grade recognized by the marketplace. For storage, use archival quality coin holders, flips, or albums designed specifically for coins. Keeping the coin in a dry environment helps prevent corrosion and environmental damage. Investment potential. The 1939 wheat penny is generally not considered a high-risk investment coin, but it remains a solid collectible due to the popularity of the Lincoln cent series. Demand continues because new collectors frequently begin with wheat pennies before moving into more advanced areas of numismatics. Common circulated examples are unlikely to experience dramatic price increases. However, premium quality mint state coins, especially those with original red surfaces, have shown strong long-term demand. Certified high-grade examples tend to perform better because supply is limited and collector competition remains strong. Rare error coins and top population certified pieces offer the greatest upside potential. As fewer pristine examples remain available, exceptional coins may continue to appreciate over time. Fun facts. Many collectors do not realize that the Lincoln cent was the first circulating United States coin to feature a real person. Before Lincoln appeared on the cent, American coins typically displayed symbolic figures rather than historical individuals. The wheat penny design remained in production from 1909 through 1958, making it one of the longest-running designs in American coin history. A 1939 wheat penny may have circulated during the early days of World War II, passing through the hands of workers, soldiers, merchants, and families during one of history's most important periods. Because copper changes color over time, two 1939 pennies can have dramatically different appearances, even if they were originally identical when struck. Some of the most valuable Lincoln cents are common dates preserved in extraordinary condition rather than traditionally rare dates, proving that quality often matters just as much as rarity. YouTube ending. So, is your 1939 wheat penny with no mint mark just an old coin, or could it be a hidden collectible worth far more than face value? The answer depends on its condition, color, and whether it contains any rare mint errors. While most examples are affordable collector coins, exceptional high-grade specimens and unusual error varieties can bring impressive prices in today's market. Before you spend, sell, or clean any old wheat penny, take a closer look. You never know what treasure might be hiding in your collection, coin jar, or family inheritance. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, valuable coin guides, and hidden treasure stories. And most importantly, check your coins today because the next valuable find could already be sitting in your pocket, drawer, or collection waiting to be discovered.